guys, and welcome to another day of Vlogmas. It is Tuesday, December 19th, and I've just come now to pick up Ed to go for our weekly lunch date. I think we're gonna go to like a sit-down restaurant today, maybe Boston Pizza, we'll see. So we're out for lunch now for our weekly...
Yes, for a weekly date.
One a little fancier this week, rather than A&W.
Yeah.
Some decorations here too, though.
I forgot to say no pickle. I don't know if there is pickle.
Right, I'm back out in the car now. I've come to No Frills, which is one of the local grocery stores. I was going to say drugstore. It's definitely not a drugstore. It does have a pharmacy, though. Anyway, I got to grab a few things for dinner. I don't know what we're going to have yet, but we'll see. And then we're going to head home. All right, so I'm back home now, getting ready to tidy up a bit before we head into the city tomorrow to get Anna and for Ed's appointment. I gotta show you, Spotify does this new thing where they make a playlist for you. They call it your day list, and they do it based on like the things that you usually listen to on that day a week or at that time of day. And the titles for these playlists are unhinged. Let me show you. So I forgot to record it because it was on my phone, and I went to get my camera and then I got distracted. It was a whole thing. But that one was called Delulu Scream Tuesday Afternoon. What does that mean? I mean, I get the Delulu, but the scream? Alright, well, it is Wednesday morning now, so this is going to be a 2-day vlog. And we're getting ready to head into the city for Ed's doctor's appointment. Ed's here. He's getting his backpack all packed up.
Feels like I'm getting ready for school.
Yep, the worst first day of school ever.
No, this is gonna be good.
I know, I'm just kidding.
This is gonna be good. We're
It will
finally
be.
Gonna get,
some answers.
yes, we're finally gonna get some stuff going in the right direction. This is gonna be good.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
All right, hi there, guys. We are back home now. It's like 10 p.m. So I think I'm going to wrap a few presents. I say this every day. And then I'll pop over by the tree and tell you about how today went. Okay, so we're finally doing it today. Brought some paper up. I got these ones. I've also got the Peanuts ones, but for tonight I think I'm going to use these ones. And some presents. So basically the plan for tonight is simple. I'm going to be wrapping up the rest of Anna's gifts. Because earlier, once we got home, I was like, I got to wrap some gifts. She was like, oh, I'll wrap them with you. And I was like, let me wrap a few first. And then tomorrow we'll spend some time together wrapping. So I'm going to finish hers. And then tomorrow I'll be wrapping with her. So I've got a Vlogmas video on. The tree's on. And the papers are ready. And I'll keep you posted. Okay, here's what we got done tonight. I had a couple more I hoped to wrap, but I ran out of tape. So we're gonna have to end it here. Thanks to the tape. Okay, actually scratch that. I managed to get one more done because I found a box for Anna's Christmas Eve pajamas. All right, hi there, guys. I wanted to come now and finish up this kind of 2-day vlog. First of all, I want to thank so many of you guys who left really encouraging, supporting comments. Also, some of you sent DMs or texts, and I just appreciate it so much. So we went in today and we picked Anna up. But before we did that, Trixie is now crying because we were gone all day. And whenever I'm gone all day when I get home, she just can't get enough. And anytime I'm away from her, she's crying. So if you hear her, that's why. And I will be back to snuggle her. I will be back to snuggle you soon. She's coming now. Okay, come on over. She's clingy. And the older she gets, the clingier. Anyway, so we went to the appointment today and we saw the specialist, and they were great. Everyone in at the clinic, from the nurses to the receptionist to the doctor, was so kind, so attentive. Like, you know, sometimes you'll see a doctor and you can't quite feel as though they're truly listening to you. That was not the case here. Anyway, basically we got confirmation that it is MS, which we knew from our family doctor, but we hadn't seen the specialist to get the confirmation and to figure out what type he has. From what they can figure so far, he has the most common type, which is, let's see if I can remember it now because my brain is fried after all of the things they had to tell us today. It's it's editing Shannon here, and he's got the relapsing and remitting type of MS, with the accumulating effect. Okay, so hopefully editing me put that in there. And basically they talked to him, they did some other tests, and then they talked to him about a treatment plan, and they were telling us that like every year there are advances in this field, because, you know, of course it involves the brain, so there's a lot of research being put into it. So they've put him on a medication that is fairly new, and the doctor said they've been having a lot of success with, more than any other immunosuppressant drug. So that's exciting. That's good. We felt good after we left because, of course, you know, when you're waiting to see a specialist, there's always that part in the back of your mind that's like, what if it's something worse than we think it is? Because up until now, we'd only spoken to our family doctor about it, and she's not a specialist, you know, so there's always that part in the back of your mind that's like, what if it's worse than we think it is? And I didn't realize until after our appointment that there was an equal part in the back of my mind that I guess had been thinking, what if it's better than they think it is? I guess there was a part of me that thought we were going to go in there and they were going to be like, you know what? It's nothing, something simple. And I didn't realize that until after we left. While I felt really good about the appointment, there was a part of me that was like, you know, but it was a great appointment. The doctor's great. The medication he's going to be on sounds very promising, and we can't wait to get it started. So before he gets it started, he has to go to the public health nurse and get make sure that all of his vaccinations are up to date, just from throughout his whole life, and also a tuberculosis vaccination. And they test him for TB, which is interesting because my mom also has is also immunocompromised. She has an immune system disorder, and when they before they inoculate you for TB, they test you for it. And it was at that time, so about 20 odd years ago, she found out she had TB. So first they had to treat it. It was crazy. That was so weird. Because when you think of TB, you think of like an old-timey disease, right? Or something, you know. We just had not been expecting that. Anyway, so he'll be going through that. Trixie is now aggressively nuzzling the tripod. Anyway, it's been a long day, and I'll be happy now to put it to bed. But I wanted to come on and share with you guys what's going on. So all in all, it was a great day, great news. You know, we feel positive and good, and he's going to continue on with the diet he's been on just because it's really good for inflammation, and he's been feeling good on it. So that's where we're at. And yeah, now we can, now that the appointment is over with, we can finally kind of relax and just look forward to Christmas, because it had just been on the back of my mind every day, and now we can relax and my sweet baby is home. And I'm so happy. So that's gonna do it for me for today, but again, thank you guys for all the supportive messages and just the friendship. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Bye guys.